Imagine planning a bank robbery. Wearing a disguise, carrying a weapon, executing the crime perfectly. You walk out with the money. No alarms stop you. No one chases you. You made it. And then, you go home, open your laptop, log into Facebook, and send a friend request to the police. This is not fiction. This is the story of one of the most unbelievably careless bank robbers in American history. And the worst part, he wasn't caught because of advanced surveillance. He was caught because he couldn't stop talking. Anthony Garcia wasn't supposed to become a criminal. He wasn't some mastermind. He wasn't part of a gang. He wasn't even particularly desperate. He was ordinary, living in the US, struggling like many others, bills, pressure, expectations. The kind of life where frustration builds quietly. But here's what made him different. He didn't think things through. Not deeply. Not fully. And that would become his biggest mistake. Because crimes don't fail only because of the police. They fail because of human error. And Anthony was full of it. Most bank robberies, even failed ones, involve planning, escape routes, disguises, timing, backup strategies. Anthony, he had almost none of that. No complex blueprint, no professional preparation, just a basic idea. Walk in, threaten, take money, leave. That's it. No long-term thinking. And that's where things start falling apart, even before the robbery begins. It's 2009, a normal day. People walking into a bank, expecting nothing unusual. Then Anthony walks in. No Hollywood drama, no shouting chaos, just a quiet tension. He approaches the counter, hands over a note, a simple message. This is a robbery. Give me the money. No sudden movements. And it works. That's the shocking part. No resistance. No hero intervenes. No immediate arrest. The teller complies. Cash is handed over. And just like that, Anthony Garcia walks out of the bank successfully. At least, for now. This is the part where most criminals make one crucial decision. Disappear. Lay low. Stay silent. Break patterns. But Anthony, he did the opposite. Instead of disappearing, he leaned into attention. Because what he wanted wasn't just money. He wanted recognition, validation, and that need is what destroys him. After the robbery, surveillance images were released. Blurry photos. A man inside the bank. Nothing too clear. Police needed leads. And here's where things get unbelievable. Anthony starts interacting online, casually, carelessly, even jokingly. At some point, he becomes so confident, so detached from consequences, that he reaches out to law enforcement. Yes, he reportedly interacted with police online, including attempts to connect via social media platforms like Facebook. Not as a joke, not as a fake identity, but with shocking boldness. This wasn't genius. This was ego. Police don't always need perfect evidence. Sometimes, they just need someone to make a mistake. Anthony made several digital traces, behavioral patterns, inconsistencies, and eventually, it all pointed back to him. The same internet that gave him confidence, gave police everything they needed. Because every message, every interaction, every careless move, leaves a footprint, and footprints always lead somewhere. When the police finally closed in, there was no dramatic chase, no final standoff, just the quiet collapse of a poorly thought-out crime. Anthony Garcia was arrested. No mastermind reveal, no hidden genius, just a man who underestimated one thing: reality. It's not because he failed. Many criminals fail. It's because how he failed. He didn't get caught because of advanced technology, undercover agents, sophisticated investigation. He got caught because he couldn't stay quiet. He broke the most basic rule of crime. If you get away, don't come back into the spotlight. But he did, and he paid for it. This story isn't just about a robbery. It's about something deeper, about human nature. Why would someone risk everything and then sabotage themselves? Because crime isn't always about money. Sometimes, it's about ego, attention, thrill, recognition. Anthony didn't just want to escape. He wanted to be seen. And that need made him visible. In the past, criminals disappeared. new identities, new lives. But today, that's almost impossible, because we leave pieces of ourselves everywhere. Social media, messages, search history, behavior patterns. Anthony didn't understand this, or worse, he ignored it. And that ignorance turned a successful robbery into a guaranteed arrest. Here's the unsettling part: he wasn't uniquely stupid. He was human. And that's what makes this story uncomfortable. Because the same traits that got him caught exist in all of us: curiosity, ego, the urge to be recognized. But the difference: most people don't commit crimes. But if they did, would they really be more careful? Anthony Garcia was caught, charged. But here's the real question: how many people today are doing the exact same thing in different ways? Because the truth is, in a world where everything is connected, the biggest mistake isn't committing the act. It's thinking that no one is watching. He walked into a bank and got away with the money. But he walked onto the internet and gave everything back. If this story gave you chills, hit like, comment your theory, and subscribe to Zyro TV. Because the next mystery might be even darker.